Hey Libra, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning into your 2021 Love Story Tarot reading. This is going to be a reading seeing what's coming up for you in love. I will be using Amira's Love Oracle deck. I will provide this in the description box below if you're interested in purchasing a copy. Otherwise, if you were after a private reading with me, all the information that you need is listed below in the show more section. I really do appreciate you joining me for this reading, Libra. I do hope it's going to give you a little bit of insight into what you could expect for 2021. This is your love story, so let's give the cards a good shuffle. Libra, what's coming up for the sign of Libra for love? Libra's love story in 2021. Okay, so we've got young male. Some of you have someone young coming in. It could be a male, okay, if you're searching for a male, it could be someone younger, youthful, adventurous, and spontaneous. You can see the young man is very fast-paced. It almost looks like he's in his sports car here. So it's someone who is quite fast-paced, someone who's quite charming, who's potentially coming in around you. There could also be a young male that leads you to love somehow, Libra. Okay, so it could be a younger male friend, it could be a brother, it could be an ex even, someone younger than you. Could even be like a mutual friend trying to set you up, but this person could play a key role into what's going to happen here for love. But there could be a bit of an age difference between yourself and someone that you might be connecting with in the time of 2021. You see he's in a nice car here. It makes me think like privileged. So some of you may be spoiled, or you might be meeting someone who is quite privileged. Maybe they're quite well off. Maybe they're well endowed. You know, they've have a privileged upbringing. They're successful. But the young male is not always easy to pin down. So this makes me think it could be a bit of an open connection coming in around you this year. Let's see what else we can learn. Okay, we've got children, pregnancies for some of you, absolutely. You might be meeting someone who has children already. Okay, so children is going to be very important, very much important. It's going to be a theme. You might be meeting people who have children. You might be feeling like you want more children. Children could be the gateway to finding love, okay? So you might be meeting someone, say dropping one of your children off to daycare or school, and you sort of connect with another parent, and you know, sparks fly. It could be through a child's event, children's recital, a fete, an event, a carnival of some kind, and it may be your gateway into love. But I think it's more to do with family, children, family, and the home. And straight away, this is like fruitfulness. A lot of you are going to be planning a family, or there's someone coming in around you, Libra, who wants to have children with you. They might even say to you, look, I've thought about you in this way. I've thought about you parenting my children. I've thought about having children with you. I think you'd be a great mother, exceptional father, etc. So there's an emphasis on children, or there's children revolving around you somehow in your love relationships. They're playing a key role. You do have the young male and you do have children here, so I do want to say that this can have another meaning. And the other meaning I'm leaning towards here is a bit of a maturity. Okay, the young male isn't necessarily the most mature or experienced in the deck. So seeing him pop up here alongside the children could show a lot of emotional immaturity because of inexperience. Libra, so there may be some things you're encountering around this period where you haven't really experienced before, and you're like, how do I go about this? And it's the temper tantrums and living in the moment and not thinking too far ahead. All those sorts of things are coming up around you because they're going to play a significant role, I think. But straight away I'm leading to there is some possibly some lessons here about immaturity, or there might be someone here who brings out potentially an immature side to you. I mean, it could be someone that you're seeing, okay, someone that you may be connecting with. It could even be someone that you have children with, okay? This person is coming in prominently around you, so there could be a possibility to reconnect with this person for some of you as well. Okay, we have the Ice Queen. Okay, Libra, this is very interesting that she's come up. You're either the Ice Queen or you're going to be dating the Ice Queen. She's as cold as ice. That's what I think of straight away when I see this. Lack of empathy and emotion coming in around you here, Libra. I think this is you, though. I do. I feel like you're just going to not tolerate any BS, I don't think, this year. I don't think you're going to tolerate that sort of behavior. It's almost like you might let things slide. I don't know if there's a lesson here that needs to be learned, but it's almost like you might let things slide or just completely go over your head, and not necessarily in a really bad way. I just think with the Ice Queen, it's like you're not there. I also feel like it's not being approachable. So you could come across as very unapproachable this year. Ice Queen, she's hard to attain because she snubs off the opportunity. So Libra, I feel like this year you're sort of going to be rejecting love in a way, saying no to love. It could be like playing hard to get. I feel like the Ice Queen is the one who plays hard to get. And, she's sort of like, she doesn't have any color to her. She doesn't even seem lifelike. So I almost want to say for some of you, you might be attempting to restore life or energy in some sort of connection, and it might not be working. It's almost like you may be feeling like you need to pump blood into something, or you need to restore, you need to pump back the blood in something. You need to pump it back. You need to get it going again. You need to restore something. But it may go on failed attempts. And I feel like the Ice Queen with the young male as a pair, they both have something about them that makes them incompatible. I don't know if it's enough to not bring about a relationship, Libra, but I'm sensing there's two very different kinds of either people or yourself and another person, but you're very different towards each other. Yeah, okay, let's see what else. What other things are coming up around you? Okay, union. Okay, marriage and engagements is coming up around. It's coming up around you, Libra. This could very much be, you've got children and union, so there's marriage and starting a family for a lot of you. Wow, this is quite powerful. Maybe you need to go through this pairing, or you may end up unifying with someone like this. You could also get married to someone who has children. I don't think it's like an affair or anything, but union is it's quite a binding union. It's official. We see the rings here. This is like the notion of eternity, because the ring is a sphere, it's a cycle. I think this is a good thing because it could indicate very well that a lot of you Librans out there find your soulmate this year, and you may find the person that you will share your forever with. And this is very powerful, so it could definitely be quite a groundbreaking year for you. But seeing that in the cards, I think with the union, there's marriage, remarriage, or talks of marriage happening, engagements, planning to settle down. And it could even be a legal union that comes up around you. Like you might be signing a lease together, entering a civil partnership, getting a visa with someone maybe. Something that's legal and binding in the eyes of the law, the government, or institutions, like religious institutions as well. So there's something traditional happening within a relationship, but it is quite significant. So that's a very, very good sign, I feel. But it's almost like, notice how the Ice Queen is looking to the rings. She's got her eyes set on it. She does, but she's not really approaching it. Or it's a very unique way of approaching tradition. Libra, you might shy away from this. I think there might be someone coming up around you that wants these sorts of things with you. But it's either going to take you a while to warm up to the idea of whatever this is. Okay, it could be anything, engagement, moving in, marriage. It's almost like you're not going to be jumping on the idea. No doubt that you may have a special connection, but you're not going to be sort of jumping at the idea. So this makes me think, what's going on that you don't, you're coming up as the Ice Queen looking to union in this way. Okay, we've got the Wallflower. Sitting, watching and waiting. Libra, I think this is what you're doing. I think you're purposely doing this. You want something serious. I think you've dealt with a lot of maybe connections that haven't turned out to be much, or that have left you heartbroken. And I think as a result, you're sort of you're wondering when that person is going to come along, and notice you for who you are, your heart, your character, everything good that you can bring to a relationship. You're sort of sitting, watching and waiting. And seeing this, the Wallflower, I want to say to some of you, it's going to be the one you least expect that's going to come and do and come and do that, come and fulfill a relationship with you, and sort of come in and change your love life. Wallflower's a little bit different. You've got different characters in these spreads. So you've got different people around you, but the Wallflower is sort of crowning the reading. So I think you have to be true to yourself, even if you come across as the Ice Queen sometimes, because of union. For those of you that have been waiting, I think, for a long time for someone to get serious with you, 2021 could very well be the year that takes place. So I think it is quite a big year for you in terms of love, Libra. I will leave your reading at that, though, so thank you again for tuning in. I do hope it has been helpful, and I hope to be able to connect very soon once again. So thanks, Libra, and bye for now.